Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone who's been helping my channel to grow. You got me over 1,000, you got me over 1,500. I'm so grateful. It's doubled since December and Christmas time. Thank you so very much everyone. I really appreciate even the readings, meeting you, on a face-to-face or hearing your voice even over the phone, because I can do them by Skype and FaceTime, but some people don't want to be seen, and I'm okay with that. You don't want to fix your hair and get your makeup on or whatever, and we do it over the phone from other parts of the United States, and even I'm getting invites from other parts of the world to do readings, so I'm very grateful. Thank you so very much. And remember, you can translate my videos now. I'm going to try and do a little short video on it once I figure out how you do it, and YouTube will review it. And everybody who goes, let's say if you're Russian or Italian, and you go and put in the translations, they'll review it. And once they get enough people, they'll send it to me. And if I approve it, that it sounds like what I'm saying, then they'll list it and you'll have it in your natural language. So that would be awesome. And I'd appreciate that. Thank you. So if you haven't subscribed, you might want to do so. This way you have notice when my videos are up. I just put up the Taurus solar return. So you could look for that if you have strong Tauran placements or you're Taurus-centric person, either the sun, moon, or ascendant, or you just want to see it, it's because we all have Taurus somewhere in our charts. And like I said in the video, Ash just is at the vet getting neutered today, so he might not be going around here. And hopefully by the next reading, he'll be back on around. We're feeling better. But you're going to notice I really shuffled and shuffled the cards, and then when I went to cut them, Spirit said, shuffle them again. Some cards fell out. I put them back, I reshuffled, and some of the cards came up in the reading I did for the Taurus solar return. So it's interesting. This is the last week of Aries, all right? And we're entering Taurus this week. So it's like the energy's ending from Aries and bleeding into Taurus already. And the planets are where they are. So of course the cards will resonate with that through Spirit. Okay, but here we go. Here we go. So this is the reading, did I say it? For April 16th to the 22nd, 2017. I got to tell you, I was doing great from the beginning of the year with my energy, everything, because I'm a very energetic person. And when the Mars moved into Taurus, it was just like somebody just slammed the brakes on me. I'm an Aries sun. Cancer ascendant and Sag moon, but I have a lot of water all over my chart with interceptions, etc. But holy mackerel, all my Mars Aries energy was going gung-ho, and then it just went. I can't wait till Mars moves into Gemini and I get that, energy back. But so maybe some of you it'll resonate what I'm getting to. Let me just get to it. With the Page of Pentacles, because this has got a lot of Taurus energy here. This card embodies and imbues earth energy. And like I said, in the solar return for Taurus, this is a youthful energy. Now, for some of you, it's going to be a child, 18 or younger, boy or girl, doesn't matter. But this person's usually a good student. Oh, they're just saying some of them are struggling with their studies too. Okay. But this is a very responsible, reliable young person. They're very grounded. Don't worry about if it's an earth sign. Don't worry about that, they're saying. It doesn't matter. In general, they're saying this child is grounded. They're very stable. They're reliable. They're loving and caring. They have that earthiness about them, okay? You might find them a little dull sometimes, but they're not. They're very reliable, and they're very creative as far as in their mind. They know like they want these things, and they can read very well with their mind. You could learn from them, they're saying. But anyway, so if this is a young person in your life, you're feeling like you've done all you can do with this person, you're doing all this work. Now, for some of you, they're saying, yes, this is a Taurus. Okay, or it could be a Capricorn and a Virgo, but they're saying for a lot of you, this is a Taurus energy. And you feel like you've done so much work with them. You've nurtured them. You gave birth to them. You've cared for them, you've loved them, you've protected them, you've done all you can do for this child, but this child maybe is driving you a little bit crazy, and you don't know what else to do. You're throwing your hands in the air. It's not that they're a bad child, there's something going on here. The child needs to be grounded and stable. Could be negative energy around them or their own low self-esteem. But here it's saying you feel like you're waiting for the payoff. Maybe you took this child to a new school, new doctor, new family members. You're trying something new with them. You're like, this is it. You're ready to reap the harvest for all your hard work. But you feel like you're not getting the results that are equal to the work you put into this with this child. Oh boy. Well, they're saying you might have missed something, and it's not through your own fault because it's been rough for you. Okay, you're either off your game, your energy, even if you've done everything that you needed to do, there might have been something, okay, that it wasn't there at the right time either. Okay, so it's not your own fault. There's nothing, it's not your fault. You did all you can do. If you did miss something, don't worry about it. Just go back and review it. If there's paperwork, like if this is an adoption, if this is a custody, go over the paperwork again, okay, before you sign. Have somebody else look at it, like a second set of eyes. Yeah. Okay, so that's for you, some of you, that's going to make sense. For others of you, it's going to be like you're ready to reap the rewards. You know, maybe you had the child in dance school or music, because this is, Venus rules Taurus, and you know it is this got that Tauran energy. Even though this week is for Aries, it bleeds into Taurus, and it could be as I invested all this money in my child's education, or their training, or they're an athlete, and you're waiting for the big payoff here. Well, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's Saturn and Taurus. So yeah, Saturn isn't going to give you anything till you do the work. Saturn is that restrictions. It's the teacher. Saturn is that solid foundation. It's following the rules. So just review that. And since it is in Taurus, it is about possessions, it is about money, it is about earthly pleasures, it's about grounding. So review this, make sure you did all the work, double check everything. And I'm going to tell you, for many of you, that you're not going to see the results of this till May, like May 11th to 20th. And you know what? That's when the poles shift from Virgo Pisces into Leo Aquarius. And then they'll shine, then they'll roar, then they'll be noticed, you know. Then the results, your generosity, everything, it'll be shocking change. It'll be good then. So for some of you. Now for the rest of you, it has nothing to do with children, and you say, does it make sense for me? It's okay. It is about you having this childlike energy again to manifest. It feels like you're starting to regroup and reground yourself. You got to hold on a thought and an idea that you want to bring into play. You're solid. You see you planted little seeds. When we talked about that when Mars went into Taurus, you know, it's about the seedlings from the spring when Aries came and Mars was in Aries. The seedlings were there, and look, they're starting to sprout. They're starting to grow. So they're saying the work that you have put into what it is that you've been working on since the beginning of the year, even the end of the last quarter for some of you, look at this. You're about to reap your harvest. The bounty is there. One is at your feet, and the rest are there for the picking. But you feel like you're still waiting. And again, it's going to tie into May. So for many of you, by May 11th, 20th, you're going to start to reap the harvest, get the payoff, get the news, and see that all the hard work you put into this, which started with your thought, by the way. The way, see, oh, you looked and you wanted it, and you loved it. You were grounded. Look how red grounding, that chakra, that root chakra, and all this greenery around you for fertility, the mountains for strength, spirit around you, empowerment, yellow, orange, creativity, okay? It's going to pay off for you. And then remember, the 7 is about taking a stand and control. All right, it's a very mystical number. So you did this with the help of spirit, but you started with a thought. That's how it begins, with a thought. Now you feel like you can't wait anymore. And I said it this morning to Spirit. I says, I can't wait anymore. And Spirit has been telling me, the wait is over, the wait is over, the wait is over. And I'm saying like a magwan, the Italians say, but when, but when? And I've got to change that. I've got to be grateful for everything right now and knowing that it's coming. I've put in my order to the catalog of the universe, like they say in The Secret. And I know, like I know it's coming. But in the meantime, My energy, you're beaten, you're drained, you're exhausted. You've done all this work, okay? All your energy is drained. That's how I've been feeling, like my drained energy. And I'm usually, like I said, Miss Hyper, you know, or not hyper, but I've got a lot of stamina and endurance and great vitality. I'm always like doing something. I can't sit still. Well, I've like just don't want to move. I'm just beaten up. And that is because all the energy that I've put into everything, you know, starting with the manifesting and everything that's in life going on, is beating me down. And I've got one final battle. I've got one final push until May, when these polars shift, okay? So do you. All of us do when this pole shift. And we're at the end of our rope. Even macrocosmically with the globe, the world, what's going on in the world, everybody's ready to snap. All these fights have gone on, all these battles, all this energy drain. Well, you know what? There's just one final one to go, because this is the 9, it's meaning the end. So hold on a little longer. Take a rest right now. In other decks, it shows the knight on his knee. It's like take a knee, take a breath. And that's what I've got to do right now. Well, I feel like nothing's happening, like with the Hangman, and life's passing me by. Spirit is saying, right now we want you to work on you. We want you to gain your strength. What good are you going to be for this last push, this last battle before it comes to you if you are not a worthy opponent or adversary? What if you're all beat up and drained? You're not going to win. This card talks about the final victory, but not until you rest. You look at it. Our knight is just gone through the ringer. So have you, so have I. So this energy being drained from us is because of people, places, and things in our lives. Okay, recharge your energy. Get away from these people for a while. Do some meditation. Go out in nature. Be by the water, or be in nature, you know, because I know in the southern hemisphere, it's your autumn now. All right, change up your energy, cleanse your energy. Start your day by when you say your affirmations, and if you don't start to, even say, I'm grounded to Gaia. I'm surrounded by God's highest white light of love and divine protection. My shields are up and around me. No negativity can harm me. You see, whatever your powerful being wills, that is what God says. Thy will be done. He means your will be done, and he will let that happen. So here with this 9 of Wands, we're saying our energy is going to be restored and regained. It's just a little bit longer. Well, we got to hang on to this, but take some rest. This is Moon in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is expansion and growth. Okay, the Moon is your emotions. So you definitely want to get the gasoline I always tell you about. Emotions are gasoline on the fire of the desires that you have in your life. So with Jupiter, we want you to expand, but we want you to get your emotions settled down and recharge your batteries here. Okay, this is a time to take some rest. 9, stop, rest. And then we got the page. You see how like the page is over here? Oh, look. Oh, and the knight too. The page has got the sword up and the knight's like, charge. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Renewed vitality, vim, vigor, and energy. I cannot wait. All right, well, I can wait. I'm grateful for this downtime. See, I got to see, I fell off the wagon too. Regroup. Living in positive thoughts. This time of rest for me is necessary, and I'm grateful to its spirit. There will be a day where I'll have the energy again. I'll have that vim and vigor, and I can go ahead. But for right now, it is about recharging your energy. And when you do have that, then you'll feel clarity again. This card came up in our Taurus solar return too. The emotions will be calmer. You've got some grounded stability there, little mountaintops there. The air is clearing. The clouds are going away. With the mixture here of the earth and the sea, I see that is the earthly plane, but it is about your emotions and spiritual things. So, you know, you're on this little mound here, and there's some grass, but there's some sand there. Things aren't really growing, but you've got the ideas, and you're ready. The sword is up for truth, clarity, victory, wisdom, speaking the truth, thinking clearly. And for some of you, if it is about a child, it is the news you've been waiting for here, where you just had to be patient a little while longer. That's all I'm going to say about that. But the rest of it, it is in a general reading for your life. This is about you getting the energy, the clarity, and the charge to go it. You see the grounding stability in the root chakra, the red. The yellow there is your empowerment, okay? So you're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling vitality, vim, and vigor, and you're ready to go ahead. But this is a new spring-like energy for you, youthful energy, new ideas, fresh ideas. clarity and ready to go. And then you have that Knight of Swords and you're like, I'm done with the woods. I'm ready to go. I'm charging ahead. I had all the ideas. I did some healing. I got my energy back. My clarity is back. I feel rejuvenated, recalibrated, realigned, and now it's ready to go. And you are going to go. You're really going to move forward here with this Knight of Swords, because this is definitely victory for you. This is clarity for you. Let me just see with the Knight of Swords. What time frame are we looking at? Oh, Gemini, good. May 11th to June 10th. Look, it falls into place, Spirit. Thank you so much with these cards. So this is, Aries is going to be moving into Gemini. So, you know, I can't wait, like I said, and I want that energy, and this is it. You know, purity, renewed, new life, ready to go. Don't be impetuous, though, and impulsive. Really think it through. You have the clarity. You're feeling renewed and recharged. But really think things through before you charge ahead here. Because this is the energy of the mind in action. Remember that the Knights are that of action. That's that fire and drive. So for many of you, this is a clarity. You're charging ahead. The legal situation, the lawsuit, the buying of the house, the car, the boat, the new job, the new medical regimen, the adoption papers, or the divorce decree, and the custody battle settled. You might not get what you want, but you get what you need. More importantly, the child gets what they need, and you always want to remember that. But it is forging ahead bravely and being successful, but you have clarity here and wisdom, and you're making clear-cut, concise choices and decisions. But you know what? You're doing it fairly. That's what they're saying too. And Mercury is in retrograde, I think, until May 3rd. So we had the time of introspection in the last reading. So hopefully you've been doing a lot of thinking in your downtime. And then look, we've got the Magician. And the Magician is Gemini. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Hello. You can't make this shit up. This is the real thing. This is when Spirit is telling you. One, starting new. The Magician is you. Is me. We are the Fool in the Tarot. And these are the people we meet on the journey that energies bombard us with and we learn from. This is making things so just by speaking them or willing them to you, to me, your desire. Okay? This is options, new ideas. Oh, this is new resolve to a solution. Like even for victory, new ideas. And it's for anything, whether it's love, anything in life, or like I said, the divorce decree, the new job, the loan that you need, the mortgage. Okay, this is manifesting your destiny as above, so below. All the tools of the trade are there. This is you honing your skills. We have the number of infinity. That's what you are. You always were, and you always will be. Energy, and a source of great energy. Harnessing it and controlling it for the good. For the best is what's important. There's abundant blessings coming down around you, bounty, harvest, again, empowerment, but there's a purity here. Keep the white here and the white here. There's a sense of purity going on here for you. For a lot of us, it is going to be a cleansing and a clarification, and that's very airy, you know, the breeze going through. We have Venus retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now that we need to be going within and reviewing in our life. And with the Magician card, it is talking about taking control. For some of you, it's about putting yourself out there, taking your skills and starting something new. Because this is Mercury. The Magician is Mercury. I think I said Gemini, but it rules, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and it rules Virgo also. So remembering that Mercury is commerce also. So for some of you, it's the clarity, success in your business. Maybe you sign that new deal that you've been like lagging on. It's not happening. Just wait for the retrograde to be over, okay? I know the waiting is driving everybody nuts, but wait for the retrograde to be over, and then this is coming to you. All right, this is about you making everything happen. Okay, and be careful, because the Magician can also be a trickster, like the rock star gone awry. So you always want to use your powers and your energies and your will for what is best for all, including you. You want to keep, because remember, if you do something that's going to harm another, or you do something that your outcome is detrimental to someone else, it's going to reverberate back to you. So always keep things on the above ground. I think that's why they're saying with this purity, with this white here, keep your thoughts pure, take those thoughts and will them so. Know that it's going to be. Believe and say, as above, so below, as within, so without. Start with love, always with a loving thought, speaking loving words, Pour the gasoline on of your emotions from your heart with love, okay? And acting on it, that spirit, that fire, bringing it to you. And it will come. Everything will come in the time that's divine for the universe. I know you don't want to hear it because I don't either sometimes because I want it now. And with the Geminis and Mercury, it's like they want it yesterday. But that impatience is only going to bring you more stall. Okay, the more you dwell on it's not here yet, when am I going to get it? Why don't I have it? The universe is going to say, okay, I'm going to give you more of, it's not here yet. Why don't I have it? When am I going to get it? Okay, you've got to just put it out there, know that it's coming, and enjoy the rest of your life. Be grateful for what you have right now, and know that the male energy, that one, that idea is going to grow with you doing the work from manifesting from within. So this is a pretty powerful reading for the week, transiting our energies from Aries and to Taurus, I got to tell you, because things do slow down with Taurus a bit, but they have to take root. So just know that any of the stalls and delays are because you planted the seed and you water it, now you're just staring at it. Where's the seed? Where's the sprouts? Well, you know what? The sprouts are coming. See? There's the little seedlings you planted. The sprouts are coming. And it's going to take the time where you're nurturing, loving it, fertilizing it, caring for it, watering, make sure it doesn't get too much sun, enough sun, not too much rain, just enough water. Shelter it from the wind, snow, and ice and storm. You see what I'm saying? There's the work to be done. And then in the time of waiting and you rest, it's coming. And then you can reap the harvest for you. So I hope this helps you and gives you guidance and peace. I'm grateful, again, like I said, for everyone who's watching. I did this a little different. I really don't want to always go by a layout. Whatever the cards are saying and Spirit's saying to do, I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for the loving comments and sharing your stories with me. I really appreciate it. And as always, I wish you the best. Oh, and if you celebrate, happy Easter, happy Passover. And if there's any other holidays I didn't mention, you could always put it in the comments. And I wish you the best with that too.